What's up YouTube, it's here and welcome back to Liquid Crystal. This is part 2 and the quality should be a bit better than in part 1, like the screen is much clearer and my voice should come through a bit better than in part 1. So yeah, let's go through. We have Fampi on our side. I was planning on training him, but it's a bit hard since he doesn't have that much attack stat yet, but we'll just have to train him a bit more. And he got poisoned by Spinnerack, which is unfortunate. So we're at Route 30 and yeah, this is quite a good route to train because the trainers here, instead of the regular crystal version and this version, they're actually really hard. Like you'll see here, the first trainer, this is Joey, by the way. He will have a Rattata, and this time around he's at level 9, so not as weak anymore. So my Fampi doesn't stand a chance against a Rattata because Rattata actually has a lot of attack stat and speed, so he'll definitely knock out my Fampi really fast. Like as you can see, quick attack deals a ton of damage, which is not good. So I guess I have to let Fampi die here, or I could have retreated, but that's not something I usually do. But yeah, it looks like Totodile is going to clean up this Rattata for me with some scratches. Actually, Totodile learns on level 14 or 13 Water Gun, which will be a lot better than Scratch. But now we'll just have to wait and use a couple of scratches to actually end this battle. If you are playing this game with me, you'll see that the trainers are actually really hard. You'll have to be careful. Actually, there are added trainers in here, like added rivals, some extra cool trainers here and there with some unique Pokemon. So there'll be lots of fun to play through this game. And yeah, we already got 3 Pokemon. I already got 3 Pokemon, like Totodile, Fampi, and my Pidgey. And actually, I won't train Pidgey at all. It's just for flying around and stuff. Yeah, I suggest you catch Pidgey as well, because Fly is definitely something you'll need in the future, and if you don't have a flying type Pokemon, you'll have a hard time playing through this game actually. And yeah, another trainer here with Rattata. And actually something I should have mentioned, that you definitely should buy potions, because it's really hard and you'll get knocked out really fast if you don't have potions. So as you see here, my Totodile is almost knocked out against the Rattata again, so yeah. 4 HP remaining, but we're still not knocked out yet. And there we go, level 10, finally. Also, you can train a lot and some wild areas, defeating wild Pokemon, and get your Pokemon up to date, because you'll definitely need high level Pokemon to play through this game. And I still got my Nugget, by the way. I think I'm going to sell it for some potions later on. So something I hate here are the Weedles and the Spinneracks, because they have definitely cause you some trouble with Poison Sting. If you get poisoned, you'll definitely have to go back to the Pokemon Center if you don't have Antidote, which is a bummer, and that's not good. So yeah, Totodile, he will evolve on level 18, by the way. If you have a Cyndaquil, you'll evolve on level 14 to Quilava, and if you have Chikorita on the regular level 16, you'll go to Bayleaf. So we'll have to wait a lot until my Totodile evolves. Still 8 levels remaining. Let's see here. Definitely use a potion on my Totodile. My Fampi is knocked out, so potion doesn't work. Only Revive will work on Fampi, by the way. And another wild Pokemon. This time around, it's a Pidgey. And Totodile will just knock it out, just like that. I didn't skip this battle because for some reason I forgot it, but yeah, it's just not a hard battle, just 2 scratches and he's getting knocked out. So the thing that is here is a lady here saying, I'm not a trainer, but if you look into the eyes, prepare for battle. So instead of bug type Pokemon, I found a trainer. So this trainer will have bug type Pokemon, of course. I think yeah, Weedle and then a Caterpie. Isn't that hard, but the Weedle can cause trouble if he uses Poison Sting. So we'll just scratch the hell out of him. Another great thing about Liquid Crystal is if you have a Pokemon, like let's say Scyther or Onyx, or Pokemon that has to evolve using an item, you can just get it through another different way. I don't actually know it, but every Pokemon is obtainable in the game itself, so that's why I chose this game. Because you can trade on emulators, or you can trade on emulators, but I'm not a big fan of that because it's a lot of hard work, and this is much easier, and it's a new game, which is better. So up next is Caterpie, using Tackle for 2 damage. Wow. Caterpies are actually really weak. They evolve on level 7 to Metapod, and on level 10 they actually already go to Butterfree, just like Weedle. Same stage, like first Kokuna on level 7, and then level 10 we have Beedrill. They evolve really quickly, but they actually aren't that good. Actually, Butterfree is easy to catch Pokemon because you can use Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, and the good stuff like that. 40 Poké Dollars. How great is that? And yeah, I'm going to use some epic music here because I'm going back to the Pokemon Center. Okay, I'm back, and now I'll just do what I said. I'm going to sell my nugget and buy some potions because I definitely need them. You can also buy some extra Pokeballs, but I don't catch that many Pokemon, only the ones that I'm interested in. Or if I find a Hoenn Pokemon, that's also interesting. So some potions and we're off. So it's snowing again, but in this route it's already over, Route 30. You can catch Poliwag here as well if you want a water type Pokemon that is actually really good. You can go to Politoed or Poliwrath at the end, first Poliwhirl. And here is another Spinarak, and yeah, this one I definitely skipped. It's something I was suggested by me that I shouldn't skip the entire battle, you just show the wild Pokemon and then skip it. And here we have our other rival, ZANE. He is going to be a great Pokemon trainer someday, and he wants to battle. He has a Porygon at level 9, I believe. Let's see if that's correct. Yeah, level 9 Porygon. Look out for this one, it's later on it can cause some trouble. And I was planning to defeat it with my Phanpy, but it takes a while, so that's why I'll just skip this battle a bit. So I'll just move it a bit further with some music. So as you saw, that Porygon only knows tackle and conversion and stuff, so it isn't actually that big of a threat, but Porygon is a very good special attacker, so hopefully you can catch one in this game, because special attack is something you'll need. I'm also a big fan of Gengar, by the way. This one, instead of our other rival, Loser, this one is much more friendly. He says nice to meet you and stuff. That other one just says get the hell out of my way and just goes through. The one with red hair, if you have people that didn't watch part 1, I named him Loser because he will always lose. So here is a potion, another one, and over here we have Pokeball, I believe. Oh no, it's PP Max, which is good for your boosting your the capabilities of your attack. Like you can use it more than like let's say you have Fire Blast, you can use it 5 times. With a PP Max, you'll go straight to 8 times, so it actually gets boosted by 3 times. So that's great. And here we have Geodude, and this is the first time I run away from a battle because I didn't want to use Tackle over and over again because it was not very effective. So this is a Dark Cave. It's too dark, so I'll just skip that for now. I'll come back there later. So here are 2 Prison Berries, or Pearson Berries actually. And next to me is here a sleepy Pokemon trainer, or actually I was looking for a Spearow, which is in Goldenrod, and if you give him you'll get a TM. And here we have another Bugcatcher, and this Bugcatcher has Caterpies, how surprising. Maybe a Weedle as well. So let's just tackle. Damn, String Shot, that's something I really hate because then Caterpie just uses that attack for nothing because he already has more speed than me. Ah, terrible. Phanpy speed foul, whatever, tackle. I think I'm gonna use a potion here on my Phanpy because otherwise he'll get knocked out, and I really want to level him up to yeah, the same level as Totodile, but it's actually quite hard. Phanpy doesn't get that quick experience like Pidgey does, has the fast experience on his side because other Pokemon get faster levels than the other Pokemon actually. Geodude is also a good example. Geodude gets fast levels. You can catch one in the Dark Cave, by the way, if you want a rock type Pokemon, because those will definitely help. And the first gym where they have flying type Pokemon, or you can get Onyx, but I'll show you that in a couple of minutes actually, how to get Onyx right now. Yeah, it's just ridiculous using tackle and string shot battle here. Going over and over again, and actually Caterpie decides to use tackle after all, and then we get almost, he only has 1 HP remaining, which is just something I definitely hate. Yeah, you used to have to, I can't talk anymore, you have to use an extra tackle to actually knock it out. So almost level 8, Vampy, you'll get there. Actually, he'll go to a Dolphin, which is a really great Johto Pokemon. He'll use Earthquake as well and stuff, so that's why I chose him. Also, another reason I picked Vampy, because he has the ability Pick Up, which can pick up like Ultra Balls and PP Ups and the great stuff like that. So that's why I chose Vampy to go with me on this journey. So actually has 2 Caterpies, which isn't that hard. Totodile actually has a starter Pokemon, which means he's a bit better than the other basic Pokemon, or the first stage of the evolution line. And there we go, Vampy level 8, finally. And that's it for another battle. So yeah, we got 36 Poké Dollars. So I'll switch around my Vampy for my Totodile because I want things to move faster. I'll train my Vampy later on. So over here we have a cool trainer which isn't usually there in Crystal, but this time around it's something they implemented in this hack game. So Gabe is actually the player's name. So he has a Charmander, level 9. So actually it's nice to play against some Kanto Pokemon. Like this is a starter from the Fire Red, Leaf Green versions, or Red, Blue, Yellow if you're old school. So he only knows Ember, Growl, and Scratch. So if you have Chikorita, you have to be careful about this trainer. But I had a critical hit, so we're at this out. That's awesome. Also, I got 3 extra HP with a level, which is a great level. Up next is Pidgey. Shouldn't be causing that much trouble. Level 8, which is not that good. But actually it's really high at this point of the game. Usually they only have Pokemon from level 6 or something. And I'll almost get knocked out by this Pidgey. I use a Sand Attack, so I'm almost done for it. But and they also have potions, the cool trainer, so you have to be looking out for, yeah, they have potions. At the end of the game they'll have max potions, full restores and stuff. So it's nice to play a game that isn't that easy. Usually some games are just way too easy. Like I used to play Ruby, where I only trained one Pokemon. It was Swampert. It was level 100, and I played through the game like yeah, like ease. I just taught him Earthquake, Ice Beam, Surf and stuff. I could have knocked out every Pokemon in the game with my Swampert. Anyway, that's besides the point here. He also has Machop. And here is something interesting you can do. You can just switch around for a Pokemon that actually gets knocked out really easy. Just heal up your Pokemon, and once the Pidgey or some other Pokemon you don't want to have experience to gets knocked out, all the experience goes to the one sending out after Pidgey. So I'm just waiting for my Pidgey to get knocked out. I'm just going to heal all my Pokemon that way. And the Machop uses Leer to lower my defense and then use one attack. But you can actually use Low Kick right away to knock out Pidgey because he doesn't have that much defense. Wow, Tackle doesn't do a lot. Focus Energy, that's something you should do. They do that to get a boost on critical hit ratio. Low Kick, bam! I get knocked out in one blow. How surprising. Go Vampy! Vampy, use Tackle now! Ah, damn it. Vampy doesn't have that much speed. Machop has a better speed than my poor little Vampy. But Vampy does have the unique ability Pick Up, which can give me some items when I need them. And it also goes to Dolphin, which is not that bad of a Pokemon. Here it has another Leer, so Totodile will finish the job because he is my strongest Pokemon at this point. Using some scratches. Low Kick, he still uses Low Kick. So at a point where you're at level 10, 12, 13, you only know 3 attacks, which is a bummer. Can't wait till Totodile learns Water Gun, that way I can teach some Geodudes in the Dark Cave who's boss. And this one is, I found a good Pokemon in the Dark Cave to beat Falkner. So that's a tip they give you and stuff. And here's, yeah, another girl in the corner here. So I'm going to the Poke Center just like that. Bang! What, my video editing skills are awesome. So yeah, this house you can trade a Bellsprout for an Onyx. So that's something I recommend if you have Chikorita. It'll help you out a ton because Onyx definitely beats out the gym really easy. So we're going to search for Bellsprout. There we go, we have a Bellsprout on our road 31. If you are playing this game with me and if you chose Chikorita, just do the same. You catch this Bellsprout, go through this house here and talk to the man on the right side. Just talk to this hiker as well. He says that if you don't have the right gym badge, the Pokemon that you traded won't obey you. But yeah, that's just some extra information. So here we'll trade my Bellsprout for his Onyx. It looks like there's a bug here on the graphics display. There we go, we're getting an Onyx before we even have one gym badge, which is awesome. You can also catch a Geodude in the Dark Cave if you don't find that Bellsprout straight away. Kyle, which reminds me of South Park. I traded with Kyle Bravoski. Anyway, he says, hey, thanks. And that'll be it for this part, I believe. We caught the Pokemon we need. And we'll go on the next part to the Sprout Tower, which will be really hard for me because I have Totodile and Phanpy both weak to grass Pokemon. Thanks for watching, everyone, and stay tuned for part 3 where we'll be defeating the gym and Bellsprout towers and stuff. So, till next time, yo!